Hey everyone, welcome back to Real Life English Stories, the podcast where we turn everyday life into fun English practice. I'm Sarah.
And I'm John. We're happy you decided to spend some time with us again today.
Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new episode.
And if you're listening on a podcast app, you can also follow the show and leave us a rating. It really helps more learners find us.
Absolutely. Okay, John, what are we talking about today?
We're back with another episode about daily routine. But this time, we're going to be more honest, more funny, and maybe a little bit embarrassing.
Oh no, embarrassing?
Yeah, last time we sounded like responsible adults. Today, we talk about the real daily routine. The snooze button, the lazy days, the I'll start my diet tomorrow moments.
So basically the human daily routine.
Exactly. And of course, we'll still give you useful expressions to talk about your own day in natural English.
Let's jump in.
All right, Sarah, be honest. What time do you really wake up?
On paper, my alarm is set for 6:30 a.m. In reality, I actually get out of bed at around 7:10.
So you're living a double life.
Exactly. There's alarm Sarah and there's real Sarah.
Do you hit snooze?
I don't just hit snooze. I have a relationship with the snooze button. I hit it once, then I tell myself, just 5 more minutes. Then again, okay, now I'll get up after this one.
That's a great phrase, by the way. Just 5 more minutes. We use it when we want to stay in bed a little longer.
Or a lot longer. What about you, John?
I set my alarm for 7 a.m., and I actually wake up at 7 a.m.,
Wow, impressive.
and then I spend 20 minutes scrolling on my phone. So I'm not better than you. I'm just lazy in a different way.
That's another good phrase. Scrolling on my phone. It means moving through social media, news, videos with your thumb, and losing track of time.
Yes, suddenly it's 7:25, and I'm like, why am I watching a video about a cat cooking pasta?
But it's always the cat videos that get you.
Every time.
Okay, so after I finally get out of bed, the first thing I do is open the curtains and let some light in. It makes me feel more awake.
That's a nice habit. I go straight to the bathroom and splash cold water on my face.
That sounds painful.
It is, but it works. It's my budget version of coffee.
Then I brush my teeth, wash my face, and I do a very quick stretching routine, like 2 minutes, nothing serious.
2 minutes still counts. You can say, I do a quick stretch in the morning.
Yeah, I just roll my shoulders, stretch my neck, try to remind my body it's alive.
I should do that. My morning routine is more like, look in the mirror, say, wow, I need coffee.
That is also a routine.
Then I get dressed. If I'm working from home, I wear a nice shirt on top and sweatpants on the bottom.
Classic Zoom outfit.
Exactly. Business on top, pajamas at the bottom.
If I'm going to the office, I have a small problem. I change my outfit 3 times.
3 times?
Minimum. I put on one outfit, look in the mirror, and say, I don't feel like myself in this outfit. Then I change, then again.
So for our listeners, that's another useful expression. I don't feel like myself in this outfit. It means the clothes don't match your mood or personality.
Exactly. And sometimes I end up wearing the first outfit anyway.
So you did a fashion show for nothing.
Pretty much.
Let's talk about breakfast. Are you a breakfast person?
I am, in theory. I love the idea of a healthy breakfast. In reality, sometimes I just grab a banana and run.
Grab a banana and run is very millennial of you.
Thank you. On good days, I have oatmeal with fruit and a big cup of tea. On bad days, I just drink tea and pretend it's food.
I'm the opposite. I usually have coffee and something sweet, like a croissant or toast with jam.
That sounds delicious.
It is, but then at 10:30, I'm starving. My stomach is like, excuse me, where's the real food?
Good phrase. I'm starving. It doesn't mean you're literally dying. It just means you're very, very hungry.
So, listeners, you can say, I usually skip breakfast. I have a light breakfast. I grab something quick.
Or, I'm not a morning eater.
That one is great. Okay, after breakfast or fake breakfast, we need to get to work. How do you commute, John?
I usually take the bus, and almost every day it's the same story. I arrive at the bus stop, and the moment I open my phone, the bus appears out of nowhere and I have to run.
Like a mini action movie.
Exactly.
For our listeners, that's a good phrase. I catch the bus or I run to catch the bus.
My commute is a bit calmer. I usually walk to the office. It takes about 20 minutes, and I listen to podcasts or audiobooks.
Do you listen to our podcast?
Obviously, I like to hear how many times I say, actually.
I say okay too much.
Learning about your own speech patterns is part of improving your English, too.
Nice tip. Record yourself, listen back, notice which words you repeat a lot.
On days when I work from home, my commute is just walk from the bedroom to the desk.
Very eco-friendly. 0 emissions.
And 0 steps on the fitness app.
So you arrive at work. What's the first thing you do?
I turn on my computer, check my emails, and then I make a to-do list.
Very organized.
I try, but then I sometimes write things I already did just so I can check them off.
That is such a mood. Like, number 1, arrive at work. Done.
Number 2, open laptop.
So productive.
For our listeners, to-do list is a list of tasks you want to finish. You can say, I make a to-do list every morning.
What about you, John? I usually start with meetings. Too many meetings. I sometimes feel my job title is professional Zoom attendee.
That should be on your business card.
My morning is often team meeting, client call, answering emails.
So you talk a lot.
Yes, but I also use a lot of useful phrases, like, let's circle back to that, or let me share my screen, or can you hear me okay?
Classic Zoom English.
Exactly. Then, around 11 a.m., my focus disappears. My brain says, we did our best. Goodbye.
That's when I usually get a second cup of tea or coffee.
Or a snack.
Definitely a snack.
Let's move to lunch. What is your typical lunch, Sarah?
If I'm trying to be healthy, I bring a home-cooked meal, like rice with vegetables and chicken. If I'm not, I order pizza with my coworkers.
Both sound like excellent choices.
What about you?
I often eat out with colleagues. There's a small place near the office that knows me too well.
You're a regular.
Yes. When I walk in, they don't even give me a menu. They just say, the usual.
That's a nice phrase. I'll have the usual. It means you're ordering the same thing you always order.
But lunch is also dangerous for me. If I eat too much, I get sleepy and I enter the famous food coma.
Food coma is a funny expression for when you feel so full and tired after eating that you can't move or think properly.
Exactly. I just stare at my screen like a frozen video.
My strategy is to take a short walk after lunch. Even 5 or 10 minutes makes a difference.
That's another good phrase. I go for a quick walk after lunch.
So, after lunch comes the afternoon slump, that low energy moment when all you want is a nap.
Oh yes. Around 3 p.m., my brain sends me a message. We are now operating at 30%.
What do you do to stay awake?
Sometimes I change my environment. I move to a different spot, work from a small meeting room, or stand instead of sit.
That's smart.
And of course, sometimes I drink another coffee, which is maybe not smart, but feels great.
I usually save the easy tasks for the afternoon. Answering simple emails, organizing files, planning the next day, things like that.
So your tip is, do deep work in the morning and lighter tasks in the afternoon.
Exactly. And if I really can't focus, I take a 5-minute break, stretch, drink water, look out the window.
Listeners, don't underestimate short breaks. They're good for your eyes, your brain, and your mood.
Okay, finally, the workday ends. What time do you usually finish work?
Around 5:30 p.m. if everything goes well, sometimes later if I have deadlines.
Same here. And after work, I try to do something that feels completely different from sitting at a desk.
Like what?
I go to the gym 3 times a week. I lift weights and do a little cardio. When I'm too tired, I at least go for a walk in the park.
That's great. For me, after work is usually cooking time. I find cooking relaxing. I put on some music or a podcast and make dinner.
What's your favorite easy dinner?
Probably pasta with vegetables and garlic, or a big salad with tuna.
Nice. I'm now officially hungry.
Sometimes I meet friends for coffee or dinner, but not every day. Maybe once or twice a week.
That's a good way to say it. I go out with friends once or twice a week.
The rest of the time, I stay in and recharge.
I love that word, recharge, like you're a phone battery.
Exactly. I need to plug myself into the sofa. After dinner, I often watch a series. But I use it for English practice too. I put the audio in English and the subtitles also in English.
Yes, that's one of the best ways to learn natural expressions.
Sometimes I play video games with friends online. That's my social life on lazy days.
Let's talk about night routine. What do your evenings look like before bed?
I try to turn off my laptop at least 1 hour before bed. No more work emails.
Healthy boundary.
Then I take a shower, put on comfortable clothes, and make a cup of herbal tea. It makes me feel calm, even if it's just psychological.
That sounds cozy.
What about you?
Around 10 or 10:30 p.m., I start my wind down routine. That means I slowly get ready for sleep. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and change into pajamas.
Good expression. Wind down. It means to relax after a busy day.
Exactly. Then I usually read a book for 20 or 30 minutes. If the book is really good, I read longer. If it's boring, I fall asleep in 2 pages.
That's also a strategy. Choose a boring book if you have trouble sleeping.
Sometimes I also journal. I write a few lines about my day. What went well, what I'm grateful for, and what I want to improve tomorrow.
That's a great habit.
Finally, I set my alarm and put my phone far from the bed, so I'm forced to get up to turn it off in the morning.
Smart. I put my phone next to the bed, which is why I lose the battle with YouTube at 1 a.m.
For our listeners, some useful nighttime phrases. I wind down with a book. I write in my journal before bed. I set my alarm for 7 a.m. I try to stay off my phone at night.
These are all great lines you can use to describe your own routine.
Let's finish with a little challenge for our listeners.
Yes, we want you to create your own daily routine story in English.
You can follow this simple structure. Morning. I usually wake up at. I get ready by. For breakfast, I. Daytime. Work or study. I start work at. My main tasks are. I have lunch around. Evening. After work, I usually. For dinner, I. In the evening, I like to. Night. Before bed, I usually go to sleep at.
You can write it out first, then practice saying it out loud. Even better, record yourself and listen back.
That's exactly how you build confidence and fluency.
All right, that's it for today's episode about our very honest daily routines.
We hope you had fun and learned some new expressions you can use to talk about your own day.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English.
And tell us in the comments, what's one good habit and one bad habit in your daily routine?
We'd love to read your answers.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
This was Real Life English Stories with John
And Sarah.
See you in the next episode.